Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth videos on the Packers. We have new episodes every day, Monday through Friday, so hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Also, check out our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on the Packers. Today, an annual article and now video that we do here on the Packers Post, and that is our 10 bold predictions for the Packers in 2025. Obviously, expectations are high, especially after the Micah Parsons trade, and Packers hoping to be true Super Bowl contenders. Brian Gutekunst's putting all his chips on the table, going all in with Parsons. So, without further ado, here are our 10 bold predictions. Number one, Jordan Love takes a step forward this year. He has to stay healthy, and last year he was injured in week one, never really was. This will be his third season as the starter. He's gotten the team to the playoffs in each of his first 2 years, but last year, in part due to the injuries, did not take a step forward. Well, you got a first-round wide receiver, a strong running game, an improved defense. I expect Love to get at least 3,700 passing yards, at least 32 touchdowns, and that he will establish himself as one of those quarterbacks who is more than capable of leading a team to a title. Number two, Josh Jacobs' numbers will fall off a bit. He'll still have a solid year, but last year, 1,329 yards on the ground, 15 rushing touchdowns. I don't think he's going to reach quite that height this year. I'm expecting him more to have 1,150 yards and 10 touchdowns. Why? Well, you got healthy Jordan Love. That means the Packers will pass a little more. They also have really good depth at running back, especially when Marshawn Lloyd returns. So they may not be working Jacobs quite as much as they were a year ago. Either way, I expect a solid year from Jacobs, just not that he's going to match his 2024 output. Number three, Matthew Golden will set the Packers' rookie record for catches in the season. He has looked the part since he arrived in training camp. He has been making plays in training camp consistently. He has really good hands, which the Packers desperately need. We saw him catch a ball and draw a penalty against Sauce Gardner in a preseason game. In the 2 preseason games he's appeared in, he's played well. Jaden Reed set the rookie record in 2023 with 64 catches. I think that Golden surpasses that and will be the team's number one receiver before the season is over. Number 4, Micah Parsons. Well, he's going to start slowly this year, but by the end of the year, he will be in his usual outstanding place. And look, he still needs to get into football shape. He's still dealing with the back injury. I think by October, he will be at full strength and ready to give that Packers pass rush a huge boost. I think, 9 games into the season, he'll only have like 5 sacks, but he'll still finish with 14. Once he's a little healthier and a little more adjusted to the defense and his teammates, he'll be on fire in the second half of the season. And more importantly, he's going to help the other pass rushers and the secondary look better because of what he adds to the team. Prediction number 5, Rashawn Gary will set a new career high in sacks. Now, his previous career high, 9.5, and I think the addition of Parsons going to help him reach double digits for the first time in his career. He's had 9.5 one year, 9 another, but now not facing the double teams, not being the point of emphasis for offensive lines, Gary gets to 10 or more. Prediction number 6, Jordan Morgan becomes a full-time starter before the season is over. I think Rasheed Walker will start as the first-string left tackle. Jordan Morgan, depending on Aaron Banks' back and injury situation, may start week 1 at left guard. We have to see later this week when we get the injury update. But by the end of the season, I think Morgan will not only be the starter at left tackle, but he will establish himself as a quality player who's going to hold that position when he's healthy for the next several years. Coming in at number 7, Edwin Cooper has a breakout season. Last year, Cooper made the all-rookie team, even though he only played 55% of the defensive snaps. Only started 4 games, missed 3 games due to injury, but when he was on the field, the Texas A&M alum just kept making plays. Over the offseason, he put on 9 pounds of muscle. He'll be a starter from day one. You add Parsons to the list, and you got to figure that Cooper will make the Pro Bowl this year and burst out into elite player status in his second NFL season. Number 8, unfortunately, I think the run defense is going to stumble a bit, take a step back, especially early on in the season. Why? Well, TJ Slayton, now with the Bengals. He left via free agency. Kenny Clark, now with the Cowboys after the Parsons trade. Those are your 2 top run-stopping defensive tackles from last year. Nazir Stackhouse will try to take over the TJ Slayton role, and eventually he will, but he's a rookie, and it's going to take time for him to make adjustments. He will, but, it'll take him a little while. I think Jeff Hafley, who does a good job of making adjustments, will find a way in the second half of the season to improve the run defense, but especially early on in the season, the run defense will not be as stout as it was last year. Our 9th prediction, Christian Watson makes an impact late in the season. Yeah, he'll probably miss the first 4, 5, maybe even 6 games, but he'll be on the field, I think, week 7, more or less, maybe a little earlier than that. And it'll take him some time to get into football shape and to get back into the groove. But come Thanksgiving and after Thanksgiving, Watson will make an impact on the offense. He still has that ability to create time and space for his teammates because of the way secondaries have to account for him. You add Golden to the mix, and I think, all of a sudden Watson and Golden can be a very, very talented duo. The final statistics for Christian Watson this year will not be overwhelming, but he'll show the impact he can have, and then Gutekunst will have a difficult decision whether or not to offer a new contract to Watson next offseason. And number 10, the Packers will win the NFC North this year. I'm picking them to win 12 games and the division title. It is a difficult schedule, but if Love stays healthy, they'll win the division. The Vikings have an inexperienced quarterback. I think they'll take a step back. I think the Lions will miss Frank Ragnow, and they have 2 new coordinators, so they may get off to a little bit of a slow start. Look, the NFC North, the deepest division in the league. The Packers will win it. They will win at least 1 playoff game and at least reach the NFC Championship game. And then the question becomes, what do they do once they get there? Maybe, just maybe, this could be a big year for the Green Bay Packers. But this will be a step forward for the team, and I think they'll at least reach the NFC title game. Don't forget, check out our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on the Packers Monday through Saturday. Here on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Have a great day, everybody. Feel free to comment on our 10 bold predictions. And, of course, go Pack Go.